Okay, let's get started this morning. And I'm going to talk about the Kundalini energy. Today, this is going to be a special class that is designed, or it's actually, in fact, a start to probably several talks I will do about this, but this is going to be the first one. So we're going to do a brief meditation and yoga class session, and I'm going to talk a little bit as I go, and I'm going to explain a little bit about how to activate this and to to get started in this practice. So it's a very this is very deep. It's very profound. It's very it's just it's really it gets into the spiritual realm and it crosses timelines. So the Kundalini energy, as I explained it before, and you might have checked into my previous video way back. It is the energy of ever and ever. So this is the energy that has been around. This is the infinite energy. This is the supernatural. This is the superconscious of the. It goes all the way up to the Brahman, to it's the divine, and it has all the knowledge of the universe in it. And every human being, as we say, has this potential, this innate energy within them to activate this, but few people actually do it in their lifetime, and maybe it might take, sometimes they go through their whole life, maybe a few existences, several existences, and it never rises above the maybe even the Muladhara or the Manipura chakra, or even the svadhisthana. So, it's also, this is the spirit fire. This is the fire that coils up like the snake, and it goes up. It goes up like this. It starts in the base chakra, and it goes up, and it goes as you go through stages in life. As it wakes up, it moves like a serpent, like a snake, and it goes through, it opens up all the chakras. It moves through the chakras. It envelops. It opens them up. It opens you up spiritually. So there's ways, and for the first thing that I want to say here is a lot of people aren't ready for this, and if you're not ready for this, then you may just want to sit back and chill and relax, and you might want to watch this, or you might want to turn it off. A lot of people aren't ready, and so as a special note, I will say, if you're not ready, because this fire of the Kundalini has like a million atom bombs. It has all the knowledge that ever was in the universe, and so what we're talking about is, we're reversing with this energy. You have all of the, you get rid of the aging process. You have all of the knowledge. You become super acute in your wisdom, your acumen, your vocabulary, your sharpness, the way you're able to tune in to things in this life, in the world. And as you encumber, as you get into this energy, and the energy starts to open up, and you awaken that energy. It's God's energy. It's the infinite. It's the energy of the forever and ever 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 and ever. That goes on and on. So, but a lot of people aren't ready for this, and anyway, so we're going to start. We're going to go through a meditation today, and I'm going to talk a lot more about it as we go on in sessions. And one of the main things is, I teach a lot about, when you have the energy and when you harness this is our divine, we're all sons and daughters of God, as I said in one of the last videos, that we come down with a divine purpose, that our DNA, our spiritual element has been around a lot longer before our lifetime. It's existed before, and so when we harness this, we're bringing this back. It's our divine gift, birthright, to be divine sons and daughters of God. So there's different ways. Okay, so there's different ways to awaken the energy, but the most crucial, and I would say, a lot of people try to awaken it with yoga postures, with hatha yoga or raja yoga, and that's good. But the divine way is through service, is through as we get into our relationship with God in the Most High, and it's a series, it's a series of it's a work in progress. It starts at the beginning of our life. We go back and forth. We wake up a little bit, we come down a little bit, because we have this struggle with the flesh that goes on. So the spirit and the flesh are at conflict. All right, so let's, so this is divine energy, and this is, and this reverses this restores youth, it restores intellect, it restores strength, energy. Many of the great saints, Gandhi, have used this energy, like Paramahansa Yogananda. We had many of the great yogis have used this. So let's start today, this morning. So a little bit, okay, so the way we work with everything that's kind of around us, or whatever our atmosphere is, so we adapt, adjust, accommodate is the meaning of yoga. So I'm going to show you, we're going to go through some of the beginning and the initial steps through this meditation, and we're just going to go along, and I'm going to talk a little bit, so I'm going to kind of go in and out of meditation. I'm going to come back to talking. And so you follow along with me as best that you can. If you feel you need to take a break, there's no rush in this. This is a life process. So, and I want to say one more thing, is that some people try to awaken this through, some of the postures in yoga, which, can be dangerous. People have been known to go crazy from this, and I might just say, because they've awakened to this energy, this spirit fire, and it feels like the chills, it feels like the, again, I'll say 1,000,000 atom bombs going on inside of you. And so some people have gone literally crazy because they don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. So we need to proceed very cautiously with this. This is divine. This is interventional from the spirit, from different timelines, from different circuits of outer space. This comes from the beginning of time, which of course there is no time to God. Everything is happening all at once. So this comes from the beginning and the no ending, because life, it's forever and ever and ever. All right, so let's go into meditation. Let's get started. And I'm going to talk a little bit, and we're going to slow down. First, we're going to take some deep breaths. So bring your hands into the Anahata chakra, which is into the chest, and the color is green. Feel your hands touching your chest. Now bring the hands back on the knees. Touch your index and your third and your thumb. Fingers together. Okay. Inhale. Deep breath. Hold it. Exhale. Take another breath. Wait. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale. You feel yourself becoming magnetized now. Okay, you feel a little bit of energy just by those 2 deep breaths. Let's take a couple more. Okay, ready? Wait. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. Bring up the shoulders. Exhale them down. Now feel, we're going to start with the Muladhara chakra, which is the base chakra. And so I want you to feel, first of all, you feel your hands around your knees. Feel your sit bones, which is where we're sitting on the ground. You feel yourself you feel yourself connecting to the earth. Okay, you feel that connection going. Okay, so you feel. First of all, we feel that connection as we go on. We continue to breathe. And let's feel the connection, feel the energy. Imagine as if it were coming up from underneath the ground, okay, into the lower realms of your body, which would be we're working from the base chakra now, so where your legs are and your sit bones and your hips and everything are connecting onto the ground. Continue to breathe. You feel that connection. Now I want you to let's clear the mind. As you think and you think thoughts as they come through, watch the monkey mind, let them pass, acknowledge and observe the thought and then let it go. Let the thought go. I want you to feel yourself, your shoulders are relaxed. Let your shoulders down. Notice that you're sitting straight in the back and you continue the breath. The breath is active. And let's just sit here for a bit. As you notice as you go through this spiritual life, or through your life relationship with God or Jesus Christ, or you may have another sense of worship or whatever your belief is. My belief is in Jesus Christ. That's just my belief. Okay, that everybody, we're all entitled to our various belief systems and what we have. Usually the spirit fire, this is awakened through a thing called bhakti yoga or devotional yoga. Continue the breath while acknowledge what I'm saying. Let all the thought, let it come in and out. Don't hold on to anything. Let it go. So it's sometimes brought in through bhakti yoga, through devotion, through karma yoga, which is work. So when we work, we do works for God. We do selfless service. When we start doing good things, when we start putting others before ourselves. These are the things, the selfless service, we won't go so far as martyrdom, we won't go so far as, but we will go far as picking up the cross, walking with it, and living your life for God. And this is what awakes the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. Okay, so when it all comes down to it, we have the Holy Ghost, we have God, and Jesus Christ. So this is the Trinity. So we're going to focus on that. We're coming from my standpoint today. And let's just begin. So I'm going to go through, and I want you to stay calm throughout this. And so I'm going to explain some of the chakras as I've done before, but I'm going to go through a little bit more in the colors today. So the first chakra is the Muladhara chakra, okay? And the Muladhara chakra is, it's red in color. It emanates from the base of the spine down to the Muladhara, which is in the, down at the, where your sit bones are connecting, right at the, kind of where your lower back, just below your lower back. So it's the bottom. It's at the, it's coiled at the bottom. And the idea through these chakras is the thing called Shakti rises up, and it's like a coil. If you can imagine like this, it rises and rises and rises and rises and rises and this is the innate, inevitable energy, Shakti, and the eventual goal of Shakti, the serpent, is to come up to meet Shiva, which is in the thousand petal lotus of the sahasrara, where the pineal gland is, and this is the journey of the Kundalini through this life. Sometimes it takes many stages in life to awaken this up. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes in some aspirants it wakes up right away. It may wake up during the headstand through the first time, or a handstand or something. More likely a headstand or some kind of a yoga posture. It could be awakened through some kind of selfless service. Through, at the shrine, or the, where I used to go to, or at a church, some kind of suffering some kind of suffering that comes on you that awakens this. At some stage of your life, you may go through an illness, a sickness, or it could be a major transformation, a mental change, or a journey that you're about to partake that's been awakened, and that. So then the energy comes about. Okay, so the next chakra, the Muladhara. So we move up to it's called the Vishudda chakra, which is kind of it's in the sexual reproduction area. Okay. And as we move up, I'm going to go through them a little quicker. I'll go in more descriptive descriptions as we go on. But today I'm going to try to keep it. Just do an overall juxtaposition, or a viewpoint, or just the overall essence of it. As we move up, the next chakra would be, it's the yellow in color, which would be the Manipura, which is in the navel and the stomach area. So many people don't get past this chakra. Sometimes it stops there. It does not get above there. As we move up, keep the breath going. You're still breathing. You're becoming calm. You're becoming relaxed. Keep the monkey mind out of that state of restlessness. Try to let everything go like a calm wave. Waves aren't always calm. They can be ferocious at times. So, let whatever's happening around you, let it, acknowledge it, watch it, no matter what. If it's people, if it's whatever, if it's crashing waves, if it's energy, whatever kind of energy it is, let it, just acknowledge it. Let it all go. Let the thoughts move through you like whistles through the dark. Okay? The next chakra is the Anahata chakra, which is in the chest. And it's the benevolence. The chest is so we begin. It's the selfless service center. It's the beginning. We're serving others. We're serving mankind. We start to forget about ourselves, even though we still have tendencies to live with the flesh, and we still have those things that go on, but we're starting to rise out of that. So as the Kundalini starts to rise into that, we started becoming aware of ourselves into that. So I'm going to just do brief overviews. I'm not going to go into the whole, there's many different parts of this, as we go on. So as we move on, after the Anahata chakra, we have what is called the Vishudda chakra, and that is in the throat chakra, which is a blue in color. It's a clear blue. It's at the throat, and so many people, they rise up to it. And sometimes they get this energy and they get a cough. They get sometimes raspiness in their throat, or they get this kind of thing. Sometimes even they experience problems relative to their throat because when it never passes that. Okay, so let's move on real quick. So I'm going to try to keep this down to 30 minutes. And so then the next chakra after that would be the what's called the ajna chakra, which is between the eyebrows, this is the divine, this is the intuitive eye, this is the wisdom, this is the ability to see things and perceive at a distance and a perception that most people cannot, and pick up things that are of extrasensory perception, picking up things that, picking up thoughts, energies of others. Unbeknownst to them, they're not aware that you're picking up the energy sometimes, and sometimes there's transference of thought without any words said. So this is the ajna chakra, and this is color. This is the color of this would be like a color, if you can imagine, indigo. So like a purple and blue. So indigo, it's a for us a word. It's spatial. It's this is the color of the universe, of the outer realm, and we have as when the Kundalini, the energy finally meets all the way, it goes up all the way, and it finally rises to what's called the. This is a state of Brahman. A state of this is God. This is where God lives. Some people are in the state of samadhi. They go in and out of the state, and some of the saints can stay in this state for days at times. They live out of a state of samadhi, or in what we call the Brahman, which is another word for God, which would be in the Sanskrit, the India, in more of the Indian culture, the India culture. The state of Brahman. So this is the sahasrara. This is the final chakra. So this is when Shakti unites with Shiva. So these are all the states. So now let's continue the breath. Let's take our hands, lift them up. Okay, now I want you to really lifting up. Feel your sit bones and your lower body as if it's rising off the ground. Feel as if it's rising up, but it's not really, it's still connected, but you can feel that it's rising. And your hands are reaching as high as you can, fully extended until you can't reach anymore. And so you're going to suck in, you're going to pull in the belly button right here, and you straighten your back. So you're opening up the channels here. Okay, so now take the hands, arms down, bring them behind you, interlace the fingers and roll the shoulders back, lift the hands up in back of you. So really lifting, okay? Lift the hands in back. Bring your hands, open them up, make a fist. Energize, release the energy, make another fist, release the energy. Now come down again and open up. So take the legs, open them up. Straighten up through the spine, bring them back into meditation. And feel the change. Now take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Energy. Now feel, I want you to concentrate on God, concentrate on Christ. Or whatever it is that you want to concentrate on, but I want you to concentrate on one thing, on something of divine, of infinite space. I want you to really concentrate. Take that and open that up. Stay in that thought. Stay right here. Now bring the hands back and continue the breath. Okay. You may start to feel a chill. I'm feeling a chill a little bit coming up. Okay? You may get the initial chills. You may get nothing at all. A lot of people won't get nothing at all, and that's okay. Take your time with this. Maybe many more sessions. It doesn't happen at once. Be patient. Yoga is being patient. Now let's bring the breath back to the center and keeping the thought of the divine, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Look back in time as the body continues to relax and feel the body is being open at the same time. Look back in time. For myself, I'm going to imagine Christ right now. I'm going to imagine Christ, the divine figure of, imagine Christ. He puts out his hand to you. You have, picture the hand coming out and reaching out to you. Okay, so when you do this, when you think about divine things, this awakens this, whatever it may be. It may be, it may be Lord Krishna, it may be Paramahansa Yogananda, it may be whatever it may be. Mother Teresa, it could be whatever it is. But keep the picture. Keep the substantial substance of the spiritual, of the divine progression. Keep that thought. Do not let the mind waver. Do not let the mind go back to or up in front of yesterday or in front of today or in back of yesterday. Keep the mind right where it is in the present. Another breath. Exhale. Take another breath. Inhale. Keep that thought. Now you notice you can feel the chills coming up through. You feel the chills coming through the body. You can start to feel, you may not feel anything, and that's okay. But you're sitting in meditation. Let's bring our hands back to the knees. Let's keep the thought steady and let's start to calm down. Let's start to bring ourselves back down now. Keep the breaths nice and deep. Let's really quiet the mind here. Let hold of the exact composition of thought that you were thinking of, whatever it is that the thought that you held, what divine thought that you held. Hold on to that as we continue. Breathe. Let go. Let yourself go. Continue the breath. Continue the breath. Let yourself be in the moment. As we breathe, feel each part of the chakras as they go up. You feel the strength. You feel all your body is resonating with energy. You feel your lower body, and you feel your lower body meeting the upper body. You feel you're totally connected. You're totally in the moment. In the moment. This moment, the moment of Christ. The moment of the Holy Spirit. No distractions. Watch as a distraction comes along, you let it go. Continue the breath, and we're just going to breathe, and we're going to exhale, and we're going to inhale out. We're going to go into Om. We're going to go into the Om. Whatever is happening to you, let it happen. Om, the most powerful word in the universe. There was the beginning, and then there was the end. Om is the beginning, the middle, and the end. Symbolizes the awakening state, the dream state, and the final states of higher consciousness and the samadhi state. This is the Om. Inhale. Couple more breaths. Up from the bottom to the top, all the way through the top to the head, to the top of your crown. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Sit here for a couple more moments. Everything relaxed. From head to toe, everything is relaxed. You've come from a state of full energy to a state of nothing, of total being, total relaxation, total emptiness of intellect. Fullness of spirit. Now, are you feeling? What are you feeling now? No, make a mental note. Are you feeling? What are you feeling? Acknowledge it. And thank the divine, thank the energy. Always be thankful of the energy for what you've been given, for what you've received. Always be so thankful. A couple more breaths and we're going to close. As we're closing, keep breathing, everything is relaxed. I don't know when the next message will be. I will do another session on this because it's a very powerful thing to do and it's necessary, along with the other yoga classes. For those of you that have not known who I am, I didn't introduce myself at the beginning like I usually do. I'm Michael. This is the Yoga Lounge. This is Michael Jeff. That's Michael Jeff Yoga Lounge is the name of the channel. So have a great day. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. And goodbye.